got a show for you. Today we talk about fitness, and not just your ordinary fitness, but something with a bit of flavor, like our show, with a twist of flavor and a shot of relevance. But first things first, we got a chatter. We have Chatter That Matters with your host, Maravina, Kiki, Diana, and myself, Belle. So, Kike,
yes.
What is on your mind today?
Well, I love talking about eco-friendly topics and going green. So one of the things that I noticed is Jessica Alba, who's beautiful and fit, she has recently done a synthetic turf lawn.
AstroTurf.
Well, no, it's different.
Yes.
It's a lot
Remember
different.
AstroTurf?
Way back at the Astrodome.
AstroTurf is ugly. This actually looks like actual grass, and it has a soft feel. Anyway, it eliminates the need for both water and pesticides.
I bet you it's very expensive. Is it expensive?
You know, it can be expensive, but here's the benefits. You reduce your water bill for homeowners can reduce their water bill by about 70%. Yeah. And you're not using pesticides, which it's environmentally dangerous. Yes. So you're creating a good habit for your home and for your reducing your carbon
footprint. So you're
footprint.
saving money and you're saving possibly your health
and
because you're not
saving
using
water.
pesticides.
And pretty soon you're going to have to go that route because the cities now only let you water twice a week. And you will get fined if you water or hose down your driveway. What?
Yes.
Enough about environmental fitness because our show is more about the fitness of our bodies.
Okay.
And I have good news and bad news for you.
Give us the good news.
Yeah, what's the good news?
The good news for those of you that like to exercise is that there is some benefit to it.
Excuse
the bad news
what do you
is
mean
that
some?
Exercise has actually become irrelevant. Exercise is irrelevant when it comes to losing weight. And not only that, but fitness is more about carbs. Carbs is actually what causes disease.
I love
Okay,
carbs.
you know what?
There
was that article in the Time magazine where it actually says that does exercise really help you lose weight? And I thought it was a very irresponsible article because it goes in there to tell you that it really doesn't help. Okay.
It doesn't.
Well,
the article is right on. It's right on.
Tell that to Jillian Michaels of The Biggest Loser because they exercise and they eat right. Okay.
Yes. You nailed it. But if you don't change the diet, how many fat people are out there exercising and they go and they start out their day with their donuts and their muffins and their breakfast and they're not losing weight.
But Diana, this is why it's irresponsible because nowadays people just read headlines.
Right.
So if they read exercises doesn't help you lose weight, they go, oh, forget it, I'm not going to exercise. They don't read. It was a 4-page article. They're not going to read the whole page.
What's misleading is that people think that exercise alone is going to make you fit. It turns out it may not even help you lose weight.
You know what? That's a
diet is much more important.
Diet and exercise.
And it's not even calorie out. And some people that have been counting their calories
Anybody who knows about fitness is going to go hand in
Are
hand
you
with
talking
nutrition.
anger in this conversation? I would say you could benefit from some exercise, but that's just my opinion.
I'm not saying that everyone can benefit from exercise, but diet is more important than exercise.
And that's what people are pushing, diet and exercise. But for Time magazine to say diet doesn't work, that's irresponsible. And I would ask Jillian Michaels and see what she says. She's on The Biggest Loser. She trains them, and she knows.
She changed her diet. And the fact that we need to have a special reality show Bachelor for fat people. What does that tell you about fat? More to love.
Some.
Okay, wait. Okay, here's the thing. Like, I like to eat. I don't like to restrict what I eat, especially like sweets.
But you work out a lot.
I work out and I eat well. I try to eat, but I know because I'm into fitness. I obviously know what I put in is what I'm going to put out. It just goes hand in hand.
So you're the kind of person that will have a tendency to reward herself. Oh, I exercised today, so you know what? Now I can go have
You know what the reward is? Going to the store and buying a smaller size. That's the reward.
Whole Foods, organic.
You're totally believing what these people are writing. And if you notice in the Time magazine article and in the books that are out there, notice who they're quoting. All medical doctors. My conspiracy theory is that you have all of these
conspiracy theory.
I'm going to call it that, but I really believe there's something there. You have all these pharmaceuticals putting out all this information.
Pharmaceutical companies.
And so that they can sell more to more more sick people.
Yeah.
Obviously, this is a very hot topic, so don't go away because there's more of that where this came from.
Let's talk fitness. Better yet, let's get fit. Obesity, especially amongst minorities, is one of the leading causes of severe health complications in America. In the age of lipo, lap bands, gastric bypass, and diet pills, do people still actually work out anymore? Here to talk to us about staying fit is registered nurse and certified Zumba instructor, Dora Solinas. Welcome, Dora.
Welcome, Dora.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
We're very happy to have you here, but we have to ask you, as a nation, are we fit?
As a nation, I would say we're not fit.
Come on, like, that's not a
surprising.
secret. I
No.
read, okay, that 57% of the nation, of the country, says they exercise regularly. However, 1/3 of the nation is now obese, and 1/3 is just fat.
Yeah,
They're just overweight.
That just goes to prove there's a bunch of liars around.
Yes.
Well, they're not lying about their weight.
Well, on their driver's license, they are.
We lie about driver's license weight.
Oh, speak for yourself.
Is that a mouse in your
Was that
pocket?
just me? Was that just me?
Didn't.
Well, wait a minute. There are some other benefits to exercise, right? Not just losing weight.
There are other benefits. For example, people that have hypertension, that could help lower their, blood pressure, osteoporosis. If people do weight-bearing exercise, that could help prevent osteoporosis. And like diabetics, if they really have a good exercise program, it can really help them.
But
What-
you have. Oh, let me ask her this. I'm dying to get to this. Your mode of exercise, your preference is
Zumba.
Zumba. Yes, okay.
Zumba is Latin dance fitness. The founder is from Colombia, Alberto. He goes by Beto Perez, and he is in Miami. But Zumba is international. It's all over.
But it's a mix of the different Latino beats and rhythms. So basically, what we're doing is making people think they're not exercising because you make it fun.
Yes.
Because exercising is a drag.
The music was cool.
But it was so much fun,
Yeah.
right, girls?
Yeah, it was
Oh, where
fun.
were you, Diana? You didn't
Yeah, we
join
missed
us.
you.
We
Oh, girls, I was at home having coffee, relaxing, which is very good for your health. By the way, sleeping is very good for your health. Getting up at 7 to go to a Zumba class is not good for your health.
That's what we're talking about. We three were at the
Yes,
Zumba
we were
class,
there.
and Diana was missing in action.
My coffee was delicious.
Well, tell us. Well, you're going to see what you missed.
Zumba is basic, simple movements to dance and fitness. You just have a great time. It's very repetitive. You listen to the music, you learn salsa, cha-cha, merengue, and you have a great time.
Are we putting in or taking out?
I'm out of breath. That was just the warm-up.
I expect to get my butt back into shape with Zumba.
He's shaking and rocking and boogieing.
So are we sold on Zumba? Yeah. I'm sold on Zumba. I'll be back. Hope you guys will join us when we come back.
Will you? Come join us. We need some bakery stuff now. Food.
Well, we had a blast, Diana. We'd like to thank Linda Lopez at Pacific Dance Center, a good friend of ours, and boy, she worked us hard. So we enjoyed Zumba. So tell us a little bit about some Zumba secrets. What do you have?
Well, they're not really secrets, but I think the beauty of Zumba is that anyone can do it. You have Zumba Gold is specifically for the older active adult and seniors. And
So there is room for me.
And then they have Zumba toning program, which is using these toning sticks which are only 1.5 pounds. And they're like maracas. Don't be afraid.
Oh, I get it.
But they're
build
weighted.
maracas.
Right? They build. They build.
Let me touch. They're so light. So we needed some of these.
I know.
Because it would kept us on beat.
Yeah, I thought you girls missed something. Actually, no, you stay away from those.
What's really fun about these is actually you can make noise with them, but after an hour of carrying 1.5 pounds in each hand, you really get
You do
a
the
good
whole
workout.
class with the sticks?
Well, you do 1 song, 2 songs, and then you do a little bit of circuit. So you put the sticks down.
So that's over an hour.
Yes.
I want to know something. I mean, you saw the tape, and I thought that I didn't feel like I got a great exercise because I was trying to learn the steps. I didn't feel like I got a good workout. Can you actually lose weight doing Zumba?
Oh, yes. I have a student, she's lost 70 pounds, and she recently became a certified Zumba instructor. And she had asked me, she said, oh, you know, I really enjoy it, but I'm concerned because I'm overweight. And I said, don't let that stop you. You know, you move better than me. She does. She moves those
But you
hips.
know what, Kike? Once you go to a Zumba class and you go to another one, you learn the routine and you learn the steps. There was a learning curve there because the steps, you didn't know the routine.
No.
Was this a beginner's class? Or
I'm not sure. What was it?
Well, it
What
was
level?
It was a basic
It was
class.
fun.
It was basic.
But I mean, she really worked us out.
And then there's a thing about if you go through the motions or if you really put yourself in there.
That's
So
a
when you're-
great point. That's a
Exactly.
great point because sometimes I have ladies and they're kind of like, and I'm like, you know, you really got to put some energy
How long
in
did
there.
it take this one student to lose the 70 pounds?
Oh, that's a good question.
She's been coming for over a year. She
Well,
has.
that's a very
Yeah.
short time to do it.
Yes.
Because one of the things that I read that happens with a lot of people that exercise is they feel that they are then entitled to reward themselves. So after the exercise class, they go and have pie, or they go and have a muffin,
Well,
a cupcake,
like everything
and then
else,
and then they end up gaining weight.
Well, that's where it does make sense. Calorie in, calorie out. You can't expect to just exercise like we were talking before earlier in the show. It's you have to do both. And if you don't exercise, you're not going to tone.
if you don't
on
change the
that
diet,
point,
you're not going to lose weight
the
no matter
diet
how much you exercise.
and exercise. Well, thank you so much, Dora. And if you would like to find out more about Zumba, go to Zumba.com, look up Dora Solinas for up north, and look up Linda Lopez for here in Los Angeles. Thank you so much. Wasn't it fun? We'll be right back. And we're back for Chisme, and I've got it.
Yay. Oh, okay.
Take it away.
What do you have?
Well, my big Chisme is that apparently Dora the Exploradora has grown up.
What?
Nickelodeon apparently has turned her into a va-va-va-voom tween.
What do you mean?
Oh,
what
grown
yeah,
up.
why did you say
Va-va-va-voom
Wait a
tween.
minute, they changed the character?
They have.
They grew
well,
grew
you know
up,
what?
right?
It
They
happens.
augmented her.
Role models and Latinas, they grow up, and apparently that's what's going
But
on.
that's good though, because
You
then
think so?
kids are still
so
continuing to learn Spanish.
She's representing our silicone population.
No, she's representing
But what
tweens.
happens to the little ones? They have no one.
They have to grow up.
Handy
Oh,
Manny.
she
Handy
just
Manny,
developed.
well.
She
Manny.
developed naturally.
There you go.
From
Well,
a
if you have
child
any
into
more
adult. Okay.
questions, go to
Okay,
Nickelodeon.
so-
But in the meantime,
let's toast
drink to that.
to fitness. This
Yes.
is H2O water.
Yes.
And they make it so you can think it while you drink it. I have peace, you have love, love, peace. So peace and
here's
love
to
to
peace
everybody.
and love. Cheers.
Salud.
Oh,
Salud.
Oh, I forgot to cheer before I drank. Thank you for joining us on this episode of Fitness of Mind and Body. Join us next time to see what we have in store for you.
Let's talk.